The 100th season starts tonight. I'm the coach, and this is the return of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we kick off the new season with a great one in the NFC North, a potential classic between the Green Bay Packers and the defending champs of the division, the Chicago Bears. I'll be back at halftime with a look ahead to the weekend, but for now, let's get to Chicago and say hello for the first time to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis, back for our fourth season already calling games together. Hard to believe that. And as we begin 2019, the 100th season of the NFL, it's the 199th matchup between the Packers and the Bears.
Makes our 4 seasons together seem rather small, doesn't it, when you put those numbers next to it? But how about this opener? Last year, it was the season opener in Green Bay, and that was an absolute classic. Aaron Rodgers coming back and throwing the big touchdown passes for the Packers to win. But now they're under new management. Matt LaFleur is their head coach. Rodgers still the quarterback. The Bears, the defending NFC North champs.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Quarterback Mitchell Trubisky leading out the Chicago Bears. Former number 2 overall pick out of Carolina. Big improvements in year 2 for Trubisky. Touchdown spiked from 7 to 24. Yards per game went up by almost 50. And, of course, they'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen, and he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3.
Tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Now a play fake here on first down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. In a country mile. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll be brought. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He's going to air one out. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
So pinpoint, so accurate. Sometimes we forget just how good he is. We start
from the gun, it's Rodgers. Being chased out left. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, a 22.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. And now the offensive starters for the Packers.
Obviously a tough test for this offense right out of the... I think in this case, attack early and get the home team back on their heels.
Flush to his right. It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he will lose
a whole lot of gas.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Flushed out right. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain. And just like that, it's third down. And here are the Chicago defensive starters.
Clinton Dix attracted a lot of attention when he was about to enter the NFL for his ability to play the...
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdes-Scantling. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter one of the new year. We'll be back. 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Jones.
Pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
He holds it in. Valdes-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym.
And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the
start of the game. It's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to...
They'll run on second down with Cohen. From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen.
Game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Number 12 back out there. Aaron and his Packer teammates set to begin their drive.
He's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. And now the drive starts. This play. Here's first and 10 at the 19-yard line. From the shotgun to give to Jones. On second and 9, Rodgers. And he will find the open man. It's Jamon Moore. 13 yards, first down, Packers. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme or not. His speed is absolutely overwhelming. And when he arrives with a thump. The city of broad shoulders loves Roquan Smith. Attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 40.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away we're the primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said,
Coachman in Orlando as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. Of course, on second and 9, Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdes-Scantling. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Toward the right down. Here's Trubisky to throw. That's complete to the Memphis. Again, it's Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former Bear, Adrian Amos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
And that's complete to Adams. And he'll have this. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Open on the left side, this is Valdes-Scantling. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness. And he's
shotgun now for Rodgers. And that
group relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, and then they get a chance to continue their drive.
After back-to-back incompletions. Rodgers now to throw. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And Rodgers again now. And in the 27. Rodgers going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything.
Then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. We'll start in the early window and begin up in Minneapolis. A tough one for the homestanding Vikings, as they'll be forced to reckon with the Atlanta Falcons. More good stuff later in the afternoon, one being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the Detroit Lions. And finally, on Sunday Night Football, a good one to kick off the year as the Patriots will raise their 6th Super Bowl banner at home against their rivals through many of those years, the Pittsburgh Steelers. In our game has been Aaron Rodgers, who was on target in the first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as
Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On the delay, Jones. And he's got it across from the 45 on 2nd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first. Now Jones. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
Right play. The exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep.
And he's into the clear. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, 53 yards, as they are able to cut into that lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score.
Now Trubisky to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series. Loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Jones. They'll get 6 now. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Dancing to his left. Caught by Jones. And this one. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Let's go.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
It's 1st and 10. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal.
It's your team right now.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers steps away to his left. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
I can hear the film session right now. I can hear the coach saying to his team, guys, how does a guy that big get that open?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Imagine him as a kid, just trying to play hide and seek.
No chance.
No chance. He goes to hide behind the skinny tree. You see the front, the back, the top. Good luck.
Yeah, you see him. You don't see the tree.
Up on 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker.
Feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now, starting to just kick the extra point, winds up successful. So that one, an 8-play drive, it spans 75 yards. And the last play in the drive. And the draw play here, Trubisky gives to
be found.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. Gonna let one. He's got a man, complete. That's a 1st down and then some, a 32-yard. On the draw, this is Cohen.
From the safeties, they are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. A Chicago 1st down, the former Jag Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion.
Now Trubisky on 1st down.
And they've been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they've been on the same grease matching each other's movements.
Trubisky will throw. Finding game. It's 1st and 10. Draw play. Cohen. And they're going to lose some on this play. 13. Now it's Trubisky. And that's caught for a Bear touchdown. It's the tight end, Trey Burton. Trey Burton there to make the grab. And the Bears cut into that lead.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope.
Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, for a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation,
work still to do, though. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. But not just that, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were
looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. It's complete to Robinson after having time to talk it over. To throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. And this one taken in 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Trubisky.
Consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one. And
30. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And no reason not to try it there, and they gain just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage, another night. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Zadarius Smith. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Exactly what they were looking for.
And the pressure gets to him again. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Here's Trubisky to throw. That's complete to Robinson. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year.